Hey guys, Showy here playing more Agatha Christie's ABC Murders, and now we're gonna go back to the Ginger Cat to talk to the fiancé of the lady that was killed and see if he has something to tell us.
You've seen Fraser, Hastings. What is your feeling?
He's a big chap. Fragile isn't exactly the word that springs to mind.
Huh?
I talked to his landlady before seeing him. She went to bed at 11. Fraser wasn't home yet.
Bien. Megan Barnard said he is a reserved character but with a nasty temper. We will see if this is the case.
I guess we will see, but also, the reason the guy was saying fragile was because the lady, who's the sister of the girl who was killed, told us that. Basically, she's in love with the guy, and now she has her chance because her sister is dead, and the pigeon is still up there, so, yeah. Should I...
With all these tourists, these shops must be thriving.
Really? Is that what you think about when you see a blocked street with two police officers? Okay, this is a seagull. Maybe the other one is a seagull too, it's not a pigeon. Anyway, let's go in. And the guy... Let's see how he looks. We have seen a picture, but... Yep. He doesn't look that big. I mean, looks normal.
How do you do, Mr. Fraser?
You Hercule Poirot. Mr. Hastings said you wanted to speak to me.
Oh, he's Scottish.
Yes. I know that it may not be the right time, but I would like to ask you a few questions.
Maybe. I am not that good with accents. Now, let's see him. He has a 3-day
This
beard.
man looks suspicious.
Yeah, 3-day beard, even though it has not been 3 days. Can I? Dark circles, okay. It's drinking. What? The chest? Crumpled clothes, and...
Donald Fraser is in a terrible state, as if he hadn't slept all night. And he's drinking White Horse.
Okay.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Let's talk to him.
Tell me that it's a mistake. That Betty isn't dead.
Sadly, your lady friend has been murdered, Mr. Fraser.
Oh, Betty, if only you'd listened.
Oh, Betty, if only you'd listened. Ask if he saw Betty yesterday afternoon. Say that Betty only ever did as she pleased. Ask what would have happened if she listened to him.
If I have understood correctly, Betty was not the sort of person to listen to advice.
You're right. She always did as she pleased.
And what did she have in mind for yesterday evening?
She said she was having dinner with her sister.
As why he believed her, it specified that her sister was in London.
Yet, Megan only returned to Bexhill this morning, Mr. Fraser.
I didn't know.
I didn't know.
Right. May I ask you what you were doing yesterday evening?
I spent the evening working.
Your colleagues can confirm this?
No, I often take work home with me.
I see. Ill at ease. Point out that he doesn't have an alibi. Accuse him of lying just like Betty.
You are lying, Mr. Fraser. As was Betty when she hid the fact from you that she was seeing other men.
Dun, dun,
Betty was a
dun.
very decent young woman.
No, she wasn't.
How dare you sully her memory?
Her memory! How dare you! Inform him that there is a killer to find. Apologize for having been abrupt.
I am not interested in memories of her, Mr. Fraser. I am looking for a killer, and I need you to be my closest ally.
A
That
lie.
is, unless you have something to hide.
Of course I don't.
Très bien. So, what were we saying? Where were you yesterday evening?
I looked everywhere for her, but in vain. When she said she was going to have dinner with her sister on a weekday, I thought it was strange. I tried not to think about it, but I was like a lion in a cage. I was convinced she was lying. So I went round all the restaurants in the town. When I didn't find her, I went to the next town. But nothing. I must have got home about midnight or 1 o'clock.
Did anybody see you?
I don't think so. I didn't talk to anybody. I was so furious.
Have you seen her dead body? That is something I would like to know. For some reason I thought he would have...
I knew I'd find you here, Poirot. I thought the victim's young man was here.
Yes, is all yours, Chief Inspector.
Are we all done with him?
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Sure, let's do some brain celling. Did Donald have a motive for Betty's murder? Maybe? Donald was a violent man. Donald was very much in love with Betty. Donald does not have an alibi? Maybe. But no, that's about motive. The two murders were premeditated and carried out. Victim muscle on the neck, but they used a great deal. What about this one? Donald had a motive for killing Betty. Jealousy. Does Donald have an alibi? No, he doesn't. Donald may have been at the beach and have killed Betty. Does Donald have a motive for all the murders? No. Donald may have killed Betty, but that doesn't mean that he killed someone else. New objective, return to the crime scene. Sure. Congratulations, this trophy is part of your collection. Rustic Confessionals.
Fraser doesn't have an alibi and he's extremely jealous.
You are very skilled at summing up.
And yet you haven't asked Japp to arrest him.
It is too soon. But I agree, without the letters announcing the crimes, Fraser would already be behind bars.
Yup.
Bon, I think we have enough elements. Let's reconstruct the events at the scene of the crime.
Oh, I like this part.
I can't imagine how the murderer wasn't seen, though. Surely she must have struggled.
Let us try and imagine the scene.
Did she though? Collect ego points by acting in the same way as Hercule Poirot. In the same way as in like in the books?
The killer and the victim are walking on the beach. Miss Betty has a bag, a belt around her waist, and carries her shoes in her hand. Both of them walk slowly to hut number 5.
Betty has to change.
Miss Betty enters the hut.
No. It wasn't hut number 5. Let us think again, mon cher.
Oh, wait, what? Failed.
The
Okay.
killer and the victim are walking on the beach. Miss Betty has a bag, a belt around her waist, and carries her shoes in her hand.
Okay.
Both of them walk slowly to hut number 5.
Advance? Oh, advance as in like not go in there. Okay, gotcha.
Both of them walk slowly to hut number 6.
Yes. And then Betty change.
Miss Betty enters the hut. She leaves without her belongings. Then she hides a code.
Oh. Remove belt, maybe?
The killer tries to remove his victim's belt. She panics and tries to stop him.
No.
She runs away, pursued by her assailant.
No, there is no sign of a chase. Things must have happened differently.
Yeah, she
Let
must
us
have
think
removed
again,
the
mon
belt
cher.
herself. I thought he would have removed it like softly, gently, you know?
The killer and the victim are walking on the beach. Miss Betty has a bag, a belt around her waist, and carries her shoes in her hand. Both of them walk slowly to hut number 5.
Oh wait, I have to do the whole thing again now. Advance.
Both of them walk slowly
I'll-
to hut number 6.
I will be more careful. So yeah, change.
Miss Betty enters the hut. She leaves without her belongings. Then she hides a code.
Okay. Advance.
They keep walking. Then she removes her belt.
Yes.
The
Oh,
murderer moves behind her and then attacks her by surprise. The body falls, lifeless, on the sand.
Good.
Everything appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly what happened.
And she at no point thought, why is this guy carrying an ABC guide? I wonder what kind of lie he did. Like, oh yeah, I was trying to get
Without
to
the
the
ABC,
beach
we might
better.
have suspected Mr. Asher and Mr. Fraser. But by timing his crimes, the murderer is making sure he's accused. In a way, it is very generous of him.
Generous? The murderer seduced Betty in order to lure her to the beach and kill her.
Indeed, the young woman was certainly careless, but not stupid enough to follow a stranger.
What are you planning to do, Poirot?
Return to London, mon cher Hastings.
Not stupid enough to follow a stranger. Huh. Objective. Go back to London. From here. Is there anything to do here? And all this is done. Okay. No little grey cells needed. So, do I have to walk all the way back to London like this? Plus 15 ego points. That's quite a bit. Come on, let's go. Oh, the car is waiting for us.
This is definitely where the photo I found in the hut was taken.
Good.
This is definitely where the photo I found in the hut was taken.
I think we had already seen that. Shall we go?
I'm coming, Poirot. According to the guide, the next train departs shortly.
Let's go then. Can I please pass?
Right, back to London. There is nothing more for us to do here.
That is so clumsy. Did you see that? Like, we're just trying to get to the freaking car. The guy was just like walking towards the guy and not advancing. Must traverse human
Jap has
beings.
decided to reveal details to the press. The alphabet murder is now famous.
It is not a bad idea. The more people who know, the greater our chances of finding out something of interest.
Poirot, I have a bad feeling.
It's this guy who sold exactly the number of letters in the alphabet as ABC guides to someone.
Poor Mr. Poirot, not so good at these little criminal matters as you thought yourself, are you? Rather past your prime, perhaps. Let us see if you can do any better this time. This time, it's an easy one. Churston on the 30th. Do try and do something about it. It's a bit dull having it all my own way, you know. Good hunting. Ever yours, ABC. Good hunting. Did you hear that, Poirot? The murderer seems to be taking it all as a game, a challenge.
No.
He will strike on 30th in Churston.
For real?
We must warn Scotland Yard.
By the way, Hastings, what day is it?
What day is it?
Well, looking at the calendar, it's the 30th. No time to lose. We must prepare our suitcases for Churston.
Mon Dieu, it is already 10 o'clock. I will call Scotland Yard immediately.
Immediately. So, shall I call Scotland Yard? There's cookies. And fruit. Daily Flicker. ABC affair, no progress. Battlefield of horror. Okay. Oh wait, there was things to do there. Let's see.
Daily Flicker, July 30,
Sorry.
Daily Flicker, July the 26th, 1935. The Bexhill Horror. Young maid strangled on the beach. Killer struck at midnight.
Gotcha. Also, she was like 20 meters from her house and the fiancé was looking for her all over the towns adjacent.
Hello, Jap. We received a new letter from ABC in the 10 o'clock post.
Where and when?
In Churston. Today.
Today? I'll inform the population immediately.
I'll check the train times. Call me back.
And now we prepare to leave. How should I prepare to leave?
It is not a good time.
Not a good time. Okay, I need my coat. I need my velociraptor. I get my crocodile. I mean, oh, there you go.
Hastings, what you are doing is an absolute disaster. That is no way to pack suitcases.
Heavens, we must hurry. We have to get to Churston before the murder.
No, it is essential to do things well.
Hastings' order and method are always necessary, regardless of the circumstances.
Okay. I'll let you pack them.
All the same, it really is a disgrace to leave your belongings in such a mess.
Yeah, okay, so I have to clean my room like Jordan Peterson says. I guess pack my suitcase or something. Am I done?
Voila. It only took a minute.
Yes, but then when you close it and you pull it, everything will fall.
Poirot,
Like,
you were right.
dude, the bottles. Like, you're not gonna
I've just
carry.
consulted the ABC guide. There's no hurry. The next train doesn't leave till 11:45.
You see, there is no need to hurry. We will not be in Churston until tomorrow morning. After the murder.
Damn.
But why has the murderer warned us so late? It's not what he usually does. Did he do it on purpose?
Very good question, Hastings. We should also compare the letter we have just received with the other two. Although I have very little doubt about what we will find.
That is quite interesting. Let us compare it then. There is time before the trains. Just gonna go read some letters, don't you worry. Just wait for me there, Hastings. Don't be in such a haste.
It is not a good time.
Wait, what? So he has the letters. Wait, what? Piece of envelope.
Mon ami, it is a pleasure to be working with you again. I have missed you this past few years.
What? He's not answering. Can I compare the letters? The address written on the envelope is wrong. The killer wrote White Horse Mansions. Is it a mistake? Is it a mistake? What is the correct name? Can I go to my desk and check the letters? Is that possible, game? Thank you.
Right, let us compare this new letter with the second one.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let us examine this more closely.
Yeah, the same I and so on.
Certain characters in the two letters.
The I.
Yes, this I.
I do remember.
Right. Let us compare.
Why am I doing this? Like,
Yes, the I. I have to find some.
yeah, the A. The A is always like that.
Yes, the A.
Is there? There is no A in
Right.
this one.
Let us compare this with.
Oh yeah, of course there is an A. There's this A.
That's right. The A characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects.
And
I
W.
have to find some other similar defects to confirm.
Yeah, the same three things. Like, dude.
The double. Right. Let us compare this with.
Why would they make me do this again?
Of course, the W characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. My theory was right. These two letters were written with the same typewriter.
Gotcha, but that was exactly what we did for the previous two.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Okay, that is new, I think. Why did the murders one so late? Job has decided to reveal details to the press. The C letter was sent at the right date. Oh, and oh, maybe? No. Piece of envelope, wrong address. The letter arrived late because of the error in the address. Yeah.
The letter should have arrived in time. The postmark shows that it was sent 3 days ago. However, our man made a mistake in the address, which explains the delay. All the same, the post office took their time correcting the error.
Come on, Poirot. Your address is not quite as well known as that of Scotland Yard.
Is it not?
Poirot, the telephone. It must be Jap.
Can I go to the telephone? I do not hear it. Oh yeah, I hear it now. Is it here? Is that a telephone? That's a okay, here.
I have some news from Churchton. Bad news, I'm afraid. Sir Carmichael Clark was murdered while out on his evening walk.
Sir Carmichael Clark. The name is familiar to me.
He was a famous throat specialist, one of the best in London. A wealthy man, he retired to Combside, a beautiful house by the sea. He collected antiques.
Are you going there?
Throat specialist.
Yes, let's meet on the train.
Throat specialist. So basically, maybe there's a connection between the murders that have nothing to do with the throat specialist. Both of our other victims had throat problems for the voice and for the yeah, dude. There is a connection now. Maybe this guy was the purpose of killing all the way.
The victim is called Sir Carmichael Clark, one of the best throat specialists in London. The body was still warm when we found it. If we'd been warned earlier, we definitely could have saved him.
It appears that the murderer made a mistake when he wrote his letter.
A mistake? Lucky for him.
And what if he did it on purpose?
No. He's defined his madcap rules and he's sticking to them. It's a matter of pride for him.
Is it
Shall we go
though?
up to the house, Poirot?
I think that he's
You
way
go, my
more
friend.
calculating
I will
and
come soon.
way more purposeful that we're giving him credit for. Like we're thinking that this guy just wants to challenge me, but perhaps it is a distraction tactic. That he's choosing his victims because of the name, but there is another reason, which is why the 3 victims are connected. I think that is the case. Let's see. ABC. Oh, there is blood.
An ABC guide. The murderer's customary signature, covered in blood this time. Sir Carmichael's throat was cut. It's a clean incision, a professional murder.
And it's very, very ironic because he was a throat specialist and his throat was cut. And also, maybe the incision was made with a surgeon tool, which would mean that the person who did it is also a doctor.
Apart from the wound to the throat, the body is untouched. No cuts, no bruises.
Huh. Shadow? Oh, the blood.
Gravel on the path has been sprayed with blood that covers a conical-shaped area, which starts at the body and becomes wider as it moves further from the bush.
Huh, that is interesting. What about this? He was having a picnic.
Jap has emptied the victim's pockets and has laid out their contents on this piece of wax cloth.
Oh, he was not having a picnic. It was just like what they put for the things not to get lost. Gotcha. A key. Many keys. Okay, something I can do. Can I get the keys?
It is pointless.
Okay. That's just what it is. What about here? Oh, what is the picture? There's no
An
picture.
oriental dragon. It's an old piece, much older than the pocket watch on which it was fastened.
Huh. Not very relevant. What is that? His ring. Oh.
A signet ring. Very probably with the Clark family's coat of arms. Nothing appears to be missing from this wallet.
Ireland. Oh no, never mind. It says Northern Ireland like that. He has a British passport, you know. Let's look at the seagull.
This place is very calming.
Let's confirm your assertion. There's a hole in the ground and a seagull. Okay, no. Rocks.
The sight is exceptional. It is easy to imagine that Sir Carmichael used to enjoy stopping here every evening.
So it was his routine then. Gotcha. Anything else to do? Examine the crime scene. Okay. Let's check the bush.
The body is just in front of a bush. One of the only bushes in the surrounding area.
Surrounding area. What about the gate? No? Nothing with the gate? The sea? The blue seagull? Examine the crime scene. Okay. What else is there to examine? I think I've done my best.
The body is...
Okay. This way. I'm gonna walk a bit more, but maybe I can check the gate. No, I cannot go any further. Can I keep going? Yeah, I can. Let's see. He can walk in all the way here.
I'm not going to leave now. I still have some clues to...
Some clues to find. Okay. Maybe this place still.
The sight is exceptional. It is easy to imagine that Sir Carmichael used to enjoy stopping here every evening.
Okay, nothing else to find there. How about... Maybe I didn't check this properly. 4 out of 4. Yeah, but... Nothing else? Nope. Okay. The body was also examined. Yeah.
Sir Cam...
What am I missing then? The floor? Bush. The ground. Oh, here. What is that?
The vegetation behind the bush has been trampled.
Huh.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Yes, let's do that. Also, that is a very funny way to stand. What was Sir Carmichael's position when he was killed? The body was found in front of the only bush in the area. Quote. Wearing a signet ring. That's not that important. Body still warm. Sown. Soil with blood. Conical shape, yes. Clearer outline. Sir Carmichael had his back to the bush.
Sir Carmichael had his back to the bush when the killer cut the throat from behind. A fatal blow that sprayed blood over a range of more than 1 meter. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Yet again. Did Sir Carmichael see his murderer? Had his back to the bush, so no. The victim only had 1 wound, the body was still warm, 1 wound that is important. Sir Carmichael, trampled grass behind the... yeah, there you go. Sir Carmichael died without seeing who struck him. And who is that person? Oh, that's
You finished, Poirot?
Chief
Yep.
Inspector, many questions remain unanswered, but I am certain of one thing. The killer has prepared his crime very carefully.
Quite right. He must have known Sir Carmichael's movements well to plan such an attack.
The murderer struck with terrible savagery.
Yes, blood flowed. It's the first time he's attacked a man. He armed himself accordingly.
Have you spoken to the victim's family, Chief Inspector?
I've spoken to the brother, Franklin Clark. I didn't get much out of him. He's yours. I must get the body removed.
So I need to talk to people. Let's go. It's a very nice view, actually. Sir Clark. Sorry, Sir. Oh yeah,
To
Clark.
be honest, this inspector seems rather obtuse. I'm counting on your friend Poirot to catch my brother's murderer. Ah, here he is now. Please, Mr. Poirot. Mr. Poirot, this is my brother's secretary, Miss Thora Gray.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Poirot. Would you like some tea?
No, thank you, mademoiselle. I find it hard to digest.
Digest tea. Okay, so we should talk. I will.
Hastings does not like very hot tea. He's going to blow on his cup for a good while before drinking.
Gotcha. What about this lady?
There is something elegant about her.
The dragon. Understated makeup.
She has good taste, except perhaps in her choice of jewelry.
You don't like the dragon, huh?
Please excuse me, I have to take care of Lady Clark.
No, is she gonna leave? I should have talked to her. She didn't look being observed. Now let's.
It is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to question him. It is a one.
Okay, let's talk to
My
him
brother's
then.
wife is gravely ill. You will probably want to question her, but I fear that it won't be possible today.
Okay, accuse him of preventing Lady Clark from speaking.
Rather just say that you do not want her to testify.
You don't seem to realize her condition. She doesn't even know he's dead. Sorry, but it's not possible.
Of course, I understand. Someone set a trap for your brother. Who was familiar with his habits?
Everybody knew he took his evening walk at 8:30, and that he always followed the same path.
Was it your favorite novel?
The Railway Children by Edith Nesbit. I know it's a children's book, but it's enthralling.
So it was you who found the body.
Yes, along with the gardener.
Have you seen any strangers around the house recently?
What was that question
No.
for?
As far as I know, nobody has been near the house.
Miss Clark.
Oh, Lady Clark must have fallen from her chair. I have to help Miss Gray get her up.
I will go behind you.
Hastings, while our host is gone, let's examine the drawing room.
Okay, let's do that then.
Poirot, a gentleman shouldn't...
I take full responsibility. All you have to do is to leave the drawing room door ajar and let me know if anyone is coming.
Okay, very inconspicuous, you know. Like definitely not stalking.
There are some
Very valuable objects. Gotcha. Sorry, I'm a bit in a hurry because. What is this? Oh, there's a. What the fuck is this? There's a spoon. Okay. And there's a spoon. I don't know. Is this a thing? Do I need to do something with this? Do you see that? I made it go like. Yeah, I don't.
compass point to the south. Bronze and magnetite. Han Dynasty, circa 210 BC. Purchased in Hong Kong 1935.
I see, so. If I move it, it points in the same direction somehow. There's a book. Oh, that's his favorite book. He was casually reading his favorite book. Oh no, never mind. Comrade's private collection purchases.
Homicide's private collection. Purchases since 1920. The catalogue for Sir Carmichael Clark's collection.
I see. What about the dragon?
Tiger.
Oh, he's the tiger against the dragon. This is a turtle.
A turtle.
Okay. What about this one? The dragon.
A dragon.
Well, a dragon, not that dragon. And this one is the...
A crane?
yeah, a chicken. What about the middle? A demon.
It is an emperor. His place at the center of the table is probably symbolic.
Very Asian-like, this room.
Dragon, dragon, dragon. Sir Carmichael showed himself to be very consistent in his collection's theme.
Kinda.
I'm not going to leave now.
Sorry, I didn't mean to leave. I just wanna check the plant. Let's go to the... this place, I don't know. Oh, puzzle.
It's locked.
Okay. That's it?
Sir Carmichael's collection could rival that of a major museum.
Maybe.
The interior is richly decorated.
Dragon. Painting. And painted.
Dragon, dragon, dragon. Sir Carmichael showed himself to be very consistent in his collection's theme.
Okay, so that is something we have discovered. How is that gonna help us? Maybe there's a puzzle here where I have to be like dragon, dragon, dragon. Thinking, okay. What is this?
Turtle, the dragon, the crane, and the tiger. I think I've already seen this motif somewhere.
Yes, I have. Oh wait, I have to put them in the correct. Gotcha. Well, give me a second then. So the dragon is kind of like looking down, the tiger is looking up, this thing is looking that way, and the turtle is looking that way. So everybody's looking at the center except for this crane that is looking down. Gotcha. Let's go. Now.
Turtle, the dragon,
Yep.
crane, and the tiger.
Let's go.
I think I've already seen this motif somewhere.
Yes, I did. Okay, let's move them this way. This is looking up, this is looking that way, and that should be it. Is that not it? That's exactly how they are on the table. Oh, the colors. I didn't check the colors. What is
The
this?
cardinal points. This book could maybe help me. Each cardinal point is associated with one animal and one color. In the middle sits the imperial dragon, and out of respect, all the others are turned towards him.
Okay. Yeah, it should be like this. What about the color? Okay, blue, black, white, red. Okay, let's try that. So blue left, red, white, black. Blue is fine. No, it is not. I need to change the blue. Blue, red. Yeah, blue, red, that's fine. And this one is white, black, white, black. And then I do this, and that's it. Oh no, but now I have to like do this thing again. That way?
Each cardinal point is associated with one animal and one color. In the middle sits the imperial dragon, and out of respect, all the others are turned towards him.
Okay, but which cardinal point is which? Maybe here? Oh wait. This book. Please? No. Okay. Yeah. Color turns toward him like this. So the colors are fine. It's the animals that I need to change, maybe. Yeah, but well, I guess I can just.
The position of each motif is correct, but they are not turned the same way as on the table.
Okay, so this is the position. Not turned the same way as on the table, aren't they? Maybe a bit more? Huh. I do not want to go check.
The position of each motif is correct, but they are not turned the same way as on the table.
How are
The
they?
position of each
Yeah,
motif.
Okay, the position is correct, but this way? This thing was like that. No, not that much. Like there, maybe. And this one like was like that. A bit more. Yeah. Dude. For real, do I have to go back to check exactly how each one was? I will have to go back then. Can I leave?
It is blocked.
Can I don't think I can leave now. Oh yeah, I can. Okay, let's go check then. God damn. So which is north? Okay, I will be very careful. Let's see. Oh, I get it. So this one is standing. And then the tiger is looking kinda like that, like very directly. The turtle too, this too. And this one is kinda like the head is.
A crane?
Yeah. I was so close though. I think. Like, they really are looking at it, you know? Except for this one. Okay, let's try again. Once more. Let's go. This thing, blue and blue, red, white, black.
Turtle, the dragon, the crane, and the tiger.
Yes, let's
I
go.
think I've already seen this motif somewhere.
Okay. Blue, red, white, black. There you go. And then tiger this way.
The position of each motif.
This is the other way around.
The position of each motif is correct, but they are not turned the same way.
Yes, they are not turned the same way.
The position of each motif is...
No, but actually they are not turned the same way. Like, the tiger's head is down. Yeah, the tiger is the other way around. What should I do? Oh. Maybe that... I just understood that there is like a white dot.
The position of each motif is correct, but they are not turned the same way as on the table. The cardinal points. This book could maybe help me. Each cardinal point is associated with one animal and one color.
Okay. Is there something else to see here? Nope.
It is blocked.
What am I doing wrong? Like, the color is fine. No, not anymore, but... But it was fine.
The position of each motif is correct.
Yeah, but now I should do the...
The position of each motif. The position of each motif. The position of each motif is correct.
Yeah, but what do I do now?
The position of each motif is correct, but...
Maybe I'm missing the colors? Black, white, red, blue.
Each cardinal point. Each cardinal
Okay.
point.
Huh.
The position of each motif is correct, but...
Okay. So I can move this.
I think I heard a bang. Could it be this cupboard?
Oh, damn. I don't know what, but...
This is interesting.
I thought it was fine. Why was it not?
These daggers are only ceremonial weapons. I do not think that the crime weapon is here.
And that's a letter. Oh, what?
Ernest Logan, MD, Brighton Cancer Institute, 201 Dusk Road, Brighton, Sussex. To Sir Carmichael Clark, MD, ComSci Churston, Devon. Brighton, 1935, January the 5th. As a man of science, I owe it to you to be completely frank. Lady Clark, your wife is suffering from a generalized terminal cancer. I confess I didn't suspect anything like that during the first exams. But with the test results I have received today, there is unfortunately no place for doubt. I estimate that Lady Clark's life expectancy is no more than 1 year. Hospitalization would not help in her case, so I advise you to keep her at home and provide her with as much morphine as required to ease her last moments. Yours sincerely, Ernest Logan.
Damn, that's brutal.
Here's Miss Grey.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Lady Clark's condition requires regular care. I believe you want to ask me a few questions.
Yes?
Indeed, mademoiselle. This porcelain is remarkable. Is it old?
It's about 3 centuries old, I believe. Wait, let me find the reference.
Really? This is not the moment for that. I don't care that much. I'm gonna look at you though.
She appears to be very flustered.
Maybe she had an affair with a man. Nails? What am I looking for?
Just a minute, please, Mr. Poirot.
Yeah, dude, I'm trying. What am I looking for? Quick breath, okay. Damn, hat? Mouth?
She's unable to hide her emotion, and her makeup has been disturbed. I think that this young woman has just been kissed.
Damn.
Here? Teapot with black dragon, Gangshi period, end of the 17th century. It is a rare piece with unusual colours.
You have a good knowledge of art history.
He just
Acquired
looked it
while
up.
working with Sir Carmichael.
Why
I
d-
used to help him manage his collection and choose his new acquisitions.
She knew nothing. She just looked it up. As if he gave her gifts, as if she was embarrassed to be at the service of an elderly man, as what her relationship was with her employer.
Did you have a good relationship with your employer?
He treated me well, and I am sorry for his death.
That
Have you
is...
seen any strangers hanging around in the past few days?
No. Nobody has been near Comside.
As she was at the time of the crime. Her version of the facts.
Tell me what happened last night.
After dinner? Well, I did some sewing, and then I went to bed. I was woken by the telephone at 11. I heard Franklin Clark speaking with the gardener. They left with some lanterns, and they found the body.
As well what she said thinks about Franklin. Oh.
Why do you hate Franklin Clark?
But why would I hate him?
Oh no.
Miss Grey, if I may be so bold, please do not take offence. My friend has rather unusual methods, but all he wants is to find the murderer.
Yes, I understand. I must rest. Please excuse me.
She did not like that
Earlier,
question.
you asked me to watch the living room door for you. I don't wish to be indiscreet, but sometimes a gentleman stumbles upon a secret without intending to.
That is sometimes the case.
And I saw Franklin Clark. kissing Miss Grey at the foot of the stairs.
Yeah.
Do you think this is a common occurrence?
No, I saw emotion, intensity. I think it was their first kiss.
Well done, mon ami. Well spotted.
However, I don't think I completely understand this business. Why did Sir Carmichael not defend himself? He appeared to have been active and strong.
Yeah,
The
but
murderer did not give him a chance. Let us try and reconstruct the scene.
oh, already? That was fast. The reconstruction. Let's see.
Sir Clark is taking his customary walk. Our killer is hiding behind a bush.
Wait.
The old man walks quietly along the gravel path. Then he turns towards the sea to gaze at it.
Attack from the right. No? Okay. Attack from the left then.
The killer leaves his hiding place on the left-hand side. He
No.
walks over the gravel on the path. The noise alerts Sir Clark, who
Duh.
turns around.
But they wouldn't let me
Now,
choose the right
Sir
one.
Clark was attacked by surprise. He could not see
You
his
must be
assailant.
you must be kidding
Think
me.
again, mon cher.
I was trying to click on it like 3 times. This game just wants me to fail, and
Sir Clark is taking his customary walk. Our killer is hiding behind a bush.
yes, he is. Continue. Well, wait, I
The
guess.
old man walks quietly along the gravel path.
Yes, and now he admires the sea. Yes.
Then he
Admire.
turns towards the sea to gaze at it.
And then the guy attacks from the right. I'm gonna click it this time. Come on.
The
Okay.
killer leaves his hiding place on the right-hand side. He approaches silently over the grass.
Cutthroat.
Then he throws himself on his prey and cuts the poor man's throat. He then lays down the ABC before leaving.
Why the ABC
Everything
have...
appears to match the crime scene,
blood?
Monsieur Hastings. That is exactly what happened.
Oh, they're gonna show us the killer. He looks awful.
Oh, just a minute. I'm getting dressed.
Oh wait, his name was Alexander something.
Mr. Kirst, have you recently returned from Churston?
Yes. Indeed I have.
Have you seen the papers? And to think that you might have rubbed shoulders with the killer. Imagine that.
Imagine that.
Mr. Kirst, are you all right? You don't seem well.
My apologies. My throat is burning and my head feels heavy. It's ever since the war, you know. Since my injury, my head has never been the same.
Blue? What's the blue for? I don't know. In any case, guys, let's
Poirot,
watch
it's a
this
pleasure
in.
to be with you again after all these years. I looked for a gift to thank you, and I found this propelling pencil.
An authentic collector's item. You spoil me, mon ami.
And you also
Oh.
by sharing investigations.
Do not underestimate the help you are to me, Hastings. Intellect is not everything. There is also goodwill, and you are not short of that.
That is so...
Later, I will ask you to help me tidy up the room and bring some chairs.
That is so
Our
insulting.
guest will be here soon.
Ah, is Thora Grey coming?
Naturally. She is a fascinating young woman, n'est-ce pas?
Oh, come on, Poirot. I'm a married man. And Miss Grey has already been courted by Franklin Clark. Poirot, our guests will be here soon. We must prepare ourselves.
We shall. In any case, guys, that was it for this video.
I should take advantage of the silence to examine them.
Thank you for watching, and see you next time when we're gonna examine all the people sitting in my living room. Anyway, thank you and see you next time.